whatever it was. Yeah, just thankful I was able to get through it. Look, there is...
Good evening, everybody. Welcome to 9/11. Where was you on 9/11 back when the Twin Towers got hit in the Pentagon and all this? You know, I get thinking back to 9/11 and I don't think a plane crashed into the Pentagon. I think it was a rocket. Because I remember them shooting a rocket from a jet, and I think it missed. It's only my opinion. Well, you're getting better, Mac YouTube. Keep it up. Yes, I got my socks on. And, people, I'm sorry I ain't been on here. I ain't been feeling good. You know, a little dizzy. And I don't know where... Well, Captain, ever since I fell off my porch a week ago, well, Wildcat been in here and Kathy. And I don't mind Allie sitting up there, but she don't have to sleep on me. She's either up there in the window or over here. But Kathy and Wildcat, they gotta sleep on me. And I can't move when I'm in bed. Hello, my friend. Welcome. Hello, Sky did go. Hello, welcome. Thank you. And you all heard me talk about my outside kitty cats. And I think LB, I think she came to Grandma today. I think it's her baby or maybe her sister's baby. I don't know. I can't remember. But she's kind of like a calico cat. Kind of, look like Alex. I'm doing pretty good, but I ain't been feeling good. When I fell off of my porch a week ago, backwards, and fell 4 feet, the doctor at the ER at the hospital said I was lucky for 70 plus years old. Because God was watching over me, people. I didn't break my wrist. I kind of sprung it, been soaking it in ice and all this. And lucky I didn't break my back, my hip, my legs. God is just watching out for me. And I just haven't been feeling good. Hello, I don't know. Nissan, I want to say Nissan 83, but I know that's not right. Hello, baby. Hello, Con. Hello, let's see, Rahman, Indonesia. Welcome, anybody from your country. You know, when you get 70 years old, people, 60s or on up, you got to take care of yourself. And that's the problem. I'm single, 70 plus years old, with 4 heart attacks, high blood pressure, type 2 diabetes, arthritis, back problems. And when Wildcat, she likes to lay on my stomach area, hello, AK-47. Welcome, you people. God bless you all. Hi, everybody. Welcome. Thank you all for subscribing, giving me the thumbs up. God bless you all. No matter where you're from on this planet. Hello, Tanny. Sorry if I... Hello, Ethan James. Mason. Well, God got something planned for me. I don't know what. Hello, Ethan James. God has something planned for me. Because you go back to a video that I done maybe on a Monday or whenever it was. I showed you where I took the old kitchen stove out, instead of pushing it out frontwards like I should have on the dolly. I backed it out. And I had, the big concrete block. I'm hoping I have a good day, And, I fell backwards off of my porch. You had your concrete block, you know how big it was, it 12-inch concrete block, whatever the size of those big blocks is, plus a 2x10 or a 2x12 on top of it. Yeah, everybody, like I say, if you can't make it to church, you can watch it on TV, no matter where you are in the country, or listen to it on the radio. Before they had TV, people listened to their shows on TV. Radio. And I want to thank you all that has helped me out on YouTube. That's good. When is the male-only kissing contest you talked about? I don't know. I can't remember. My memory ain't that good, people. And God don't want you to hate anybody. No matter where. Hello, Russia. I love you all in Russia. I played some music in one of my videos. It's a little girl. It's in a military uniform. Then it shows her older, and it's, I guess you call it a love song. That they done during the war, I don't know which war, down by the river, talk about apples and oranges. There's a fox. Hey, I'd be glad to be your grandpa. You know, I got grandkids, I got great grandkids, but I don't think I got great grandkids yet. Yeah, that's people around here and plus other states, they got it bad with flies. Flies is bad this year, at least here in Indiana and the USA. Flies is bad. And I do cough sometimes. It might be the dip that I do sometimes. And my 10 cans of dip used to cost me $25 with Indiana sales tax. But Indiana raised their cigarette tax up this year. And like a carton of cigarettes, the the tax on cigarettes here in Indiana is $20. $20 for more on a carton of cigarettes. And on 10 cans of dip, it's about $10 more a month for a can of dip. But here's one thing Indiana did do, maybe it does in your state or your country. They don't touch the alcohol. They don't raise the taxes on the alcohol. Alcohol kills people. It hurts people. Yeah. I like to sleep with my window open. I got a screen on my window. You know how small them holes is on a screen. I guess when they come through the screen, they're babies. I got fly traps around here, to catch them. I burnt my trash today because here in the country, you can burn your trash. At least you can in Indiana if you got a fire pit or something like that. But I like Russia. I love Russia. I watch videos of Russia. I know I got flies at them. Well, I had a garden this year. Got me a rotary tiller, which back in videos, I got it, put it together, and I blew the inner tubes in it. Who puts inner tubes in a rear type rotary tiller? Plus, the transmission wouldn't go in reverse. And I got rid of it. It's a good rotary tiller. But I was a city boy. I'm a city boy, and I couldn't remember how my dad had 2 or 3 gardens around where we live. And you people, it's country people, got a farm where you plant corn, soybeans, stuff like that. You don't have all the grass grow up in it. Hello, Brooke. I bet you're a good-looking person, Brooke. Hi. Which kitty cat's coming in here? And the grass grew up. And I'm finding out from farmers, after I rotary tiller, I forget what the farmers use. Maybe they use weed killer or something, or whatever the farmers use before they plant. I know it's fertilizer and something else. Well, I like white radishes. It's not the red ones. The white ones looks like icicle. And I had a few of those white radishes this summer. I planted some corn, and I didn't get any corn. It grew, but thanks to the deer I got in the back 40 back there, they came up and ate the corn. So I didn't get any corn this year. The deer ate my corn. But this part, that's the price you pay when you live out in the country and you're a city boy, don't know what the heck you're doing. Hello, Melbourne, these knives. Hello, Crayon. Hi, Grandpa. Good people. You all good people. I want to thank you all. I'm watching on, I guess you call it Start TV. I guess you call it here in the United States. And I'm watching Major Crimes. And the lady that played in it, I guess her name was Sharon. Hello, Galaxy. Welcome, everybody. Some of you people on here, it's new. And I'm going to, in case you don't know, I'm 70 plus years old, 4 heart attacks, high blood pressure, type 2 diabetes, arthritis, and back problems. I live on a fixed income, around $900 a month. I just got an email notification. I check it when I get off of here. And any emails I get where you all subscribe, I will subscribe to you all. I watch a whole lot of videos. Some of you might have one video or maybe 2 or 3 subscribers. I subscribe to you all to help you out. That's what God wants to do. And I did have a laptop that I got back in February. I got it from Amazon. And you all know about third-party stuff from Amazon. If you don't believe me, I'm going to tell you something. The third party on computers from Amazon is PC Online. PC Online. Type it into your search engine. And scroll down to where you see the BBB, which is a Better Business Bureau. And you see all the complaints. I like cats. Cats is good people. Wherever you live, in the United States or some country, or you live in the country like I do, you're going to have mice. Mice will come in your house. If you got outside cats, they catch the mice and the moles outside and eat them and feed them to the baby kitty cat. I feel a little bit better because, like I say, I'm not on here Mondays. I'm not on here Fridays. But I haven't been feeling good because I fell off my porch a week ago. God was watching out for me because I didn't break nothing. I didn't get a concussion. But, man, I just didn't feel good. I've been kind of dizzy. And let's get back to my laptop computer. It was an I know God loves you. God loves everybody. You got to have faith in God. And, well, this computer I got from Amazon in February, the third party was PC Online. It was an HP computer, probably was it 17.3 screen, touch screen, 1 gigabyte. I forget the graphics card in it and the memory. And you know Amazon only got a 30 days to get your money back or whatever. So I called Amazon. Nothing they could do. I called HP and I sent him screenshots. Well, they said the warranty you got in November. I said, no, I got it in February of 25. So I had to send him screenshots where I bought it from Amazon, send him the serial number, and found out it was activated in November 24, and that's supposed to be in a new computer. Hello, Egg. Welcome, Egg. And HP won't fix the computer. I had 2 problems. You young people who's smart on computers, that I didn't have McAfee on my computer. I had another virus program, but not McAfee. And I think PC Online was holding me hostage on my computer because they want me. I'm inside. I'm in here watching TV, talking to you all, laying in bed. I know you see a bunch of stupid flies. And that's one thing. Here where I live in Indiana, everybody got problems with flies. And I don't know why. I vacuum my floor. I sweep it, then vacuum, then I mop my floors. The garbage goes out. I got another email notification, and HP wouldn't fix it. Because when PC Online upgraded my laptop from, well, it did come out with 1 gigabyte. But I don't know if it's the RAM or what. It went from 4 to 16. Well, you all know what I'm talking about. I don't know. And when they upgraded it, They done it without HP permission. Okay, on McPhee, it pop up. I could be live streaming. It'll pop up. You go up there and try to exit out. You couldn't exit out. Or you hit the escape button. It wouldn't come off of the screen. You had to, like, you go on a bike 2 or 3 times and finally it disappeared. Then it finally quit charging, so I can't use them. I even got a new thing, to charge my computer. It won't charge. And I'm doing that. I hate it when it don't work. What somebody like me at 70 years old, what are we going to do? Because I got a whole lot of people that's over 65. We try to teach the younger people, hello, Lee, what we going to do? We try to educate your younger people. What you have to do to stay married 20 to 65 years. Hello, Exador. Sorry if I get your name wrong. Hello, Lee from Jamaica. I got other people coming in from Jamaica sometimes. Jamaica is pretty good because I watch videos from everywhere. I've been watching YouTube on my TV about military stuff, your shop snipers and stuff like that. I've been watching that for a week. Egypt is a good place to visit. No, I've never been to Jamaica. I've seen it on TV. And that's all I do, watch YouTube on my TV. Because it's a bigger screen. And I know your people here, it's here now, or watch it later. You're my YouTube family. Well, what have I done in my life? I have this Mustang. I don't know how many videos I got out. But people, if you got cancer, praise to God. God, there's billions of people on this planet. God and Jesus is just 2 people. You have to believe in God. God helps you out. You just have to believe. No matter, there's some people that don't believe in God. Do you hear a scream back in been in school? School is good. I don't know if they do in school like when I was in school. We used to watch in elementary school, we used to watch PBS, Public Broadcast Service, the government TV station. We learned Spanish from PBS, and I think they done math. In our classrooms, we had 10 to 15 kids in the classroom. Compare what they have today. They got 20 to 40 kids in a classroom. How can one teacher teach 20 to 40 kids in a classroom? It's not going to happen. You know, it's hard for a teacher to teach 30 or 40 kids in the classroom. You got that many kids. Okay, you have a good night. You know, and I love you all. You all have sweet dreams. And you can't do it. Also, your parents is watching YouTube with your kids. And they straight A students. You kids are straight A students. Help kids out in your class that makes F, D's, and C's, and C+. Help them out. Because you're the kids that's in your class, people, they're your age. They listen to you better than they would the teacher. Because the teacher, I would say, is probably 3 times your age. And, you know, some of you kids won't listen to me about helping other kids out. Back years ago, you probably can find it on YouTube or some TV channel. What you want to look for is Howard Hughes. It was a TV show or a movie. Howard Hughes was a millionaire or a billionaire. This is back in the black and white TV days. Howard Hughes will walk over in the United States, and in this movie of Howard Hughes, this person picked him up, took him out to eat, bought him some clothes, put him up in a motel for the night where he could get a good night's sleep. And this is a true story. And when Howard Hughes died, this guy and probably other people got some money from Howard Hughes. So that's how come I message you kids out there who straight A students. Help out the kids in your class. Because one day those kids that you helped out, they're not going to forget it. They might be a very important person one day. You know, you're going to get paid. They might come a millionaire. They might be a lawyer. You know, they're not going to forget you when you helped them out in school. So parents, ask your kids to help out the kids that's in your class to help them get their grades up. You know, that's what God wants you to do. Help each other out. And other things, young people, you see people old like me or like maybe at a Walmart or a grocery store or a gas station. Say, hello, young lady. Hello, young man. You make us old people feel good. And that's what I do. I see an old couple. I say, oh, hello, young man. Hello, young lady. I done that one time months ago. I was at the Walmart in Scottsburg, Indiana. This older woman, I said, she must have been older than me. I said, hello, young lady. She came up and gave me a big hug and thanked me. I made that lady feel good. That's what I do. When I see people that's old, I say, hello, young lady, hello, young man, how you doing? You know, it makes us feel good. And you younger people, wherever you live in the world, check on your old people. You know, check on them. Maybe they can't get out and cut the grass. Cut the grass for them. You know, you can do it for free. I know we could use the money. And that's what I want you all to do. Check on your neighbors. No? But I want you all to remember the 9/11. You know, that's today's date. Some of you wasn't born on 9/11. You know, people got killed at the Twin Towers in New York. And I've seen airplane crashes before, but there's more to that 9/11 that our government not letting out. They painted some of those towers. You know, this is my opinion. They had something in that paint when they painted. You know, you can put stuff in your paint where to help blow your place up. That's what I'm thinking. You people are smart. It was a crime scene when the plane supposedly crashed into it. Why did they get rid of the evidence, like the steel? Why did they get rid of all that steel? What evidence was our government trying to hide? You know, just think about it. You know, am I a conspiracy person? Yes. Because I don't trust our government. Well, I'm trying to get to 1,000. And see, 1,000 subscribers, you need 4,000 watch hours. With 500 subscribers, which YouTube changed it to 3,000 watch hours. It used to be 2,000, but now it's 3,000 watch hours. You know, anybody who's subscribed to my channel and I get an email, I'm going to subscribe to your all's channel. Hello, K Lovable. That's a good picture. Trombone. Well, when I was younger, I learned to play a trumpet. I just got another email. Like I say, I check my email when I get off of here. I want to thank you all that have subscribed. I think before I came live, I had 601. I want to thank you all. Oh, child of God, God bless you. And, you know, like I say, I know you all got K Lovable. That's a good name. And like I say, I watch a whole lot of YouTube videos. And some of you maybe got 3 subscribers or maybe 1 subscriber. I have subscribed to a whole lot of people or maybe got 100 subscribers. I'm going to subscribe to you all Because that's what God wants me to do, is help you all out. And that's what I'm doing. And, but you're all younger people. You got good YouTube channels. You're young. I wish I could do some of the videos like you all do. I uploaded a video, I think it was Wednesday, on a road trip that when I took my son to the pain doctor. I didn't get that many views. But, I watch videos from California. Hello, McCoy. And I like to watch like RD on the Scene or Kern County Crime Watchers in Bakersfield, California. Because Roger and them, they're out every day. Morning, afternoon, sometimes at night. Doing road videos. Sometimes it might come up on a wreck or a house fire or police chase or family dispute. Because up in Bakersfield, California, people, the news media don't go out there and drive. And they don't get good stories. But like RD on the Scene, Kern County Crime Watchers, White T-Shirt Media, and a bunch of more. Hello, Manchester. Bandit Sing. If I'm right, the trombone is the thing got the long shaft on, if I'm right. Yeah, trombone got the big long shaft. I tried that, and I couldn't play that. Came up with the trumpet. I didn't do too bad on a trumpet. But I wish what I, think about now. Yeah, my kitty cat's okay. I got an outside cat. I got a bunch of outside cats. Mama cats, baby cats. Some were born this year. I just had Kelly. She's a calico cat, kind of like Marg Alex there. She's not really, you say it's a calico cat, but it got all the colors of a calico cat. And she was pregnant, her and Midnight. Midnight is a black and white tomcat. I got a ladder going up to my roof. They like to get up and sleep on my roof. When I went outside to feed the cats around 5 or 6 o'clock, I happened to look over in the driveway. Here comes Kelly. In her mouth had a baby orange kitty cat. Like she was showing me that she had a baby. Then she took it back, went over in the weeds. We got all kinds of thorn bushes, and all covered up. But why did she have her babies up on the porch in the cubby hole? Because that's where she was born. She was born up on the porch in the cubby hole. That means, I guess it'd be LB is the grandma. It's not Boots. January's dead. It could be January's babies. I don't know. But Kelly had, I know at least one baby. I took some food over there by the ditch line where she can eat and all this. And I think this is her maybe first litter or maybe third, but the rest of them died. But she had LB and the other cats teaching her how to be a mama cat, give them a bath and all that. Plus, I sit outside, when they're out there and talk to them and all this. I probably have. I don't know. The picture looks familiar. Mr. Hot Dog. That's what I got to do tomorrow. When I go to the store, I got to buy the big pack of hot dogs. What is it, 24 in the big pack? Good night, Key Level Boy. Everybody, I know some of you have to go to school tomorrow. Remember, people, wherever you live here in the United States, I don't know how it is in countries, but here we got yellow school buses. And watch out for the yellow school buses when people going to work or taking your kids to school. Watch out for the yellow school buses. Look out for the school zone. Save our kids. And just stay in school. No matter what grade you're in, please help. I know your parents or guardian there is with you because you couldn't get on here unless your parent or guardian there with you. I walked to school, compare what they do today. I walked to school with snow on the ground up to my knees. And today's time, if we get 3 inches of snow, they cancel school. But I can see back when I was young, you could walk to school. You didn't have the sick people that they got today. But I'm asking you and your parents, if you're a straight-A student, please help out the kids that's in your class. That's what I want you to do. God wants you to do, because God will reward you. Like I say, you can search YouTube on Howard Hughes or maybe in a search engine. This is a black and white TV show about Howard Hughes' story. He walked around, I say, in the United States. He was a billionaire. He was rich. And he had this big airplane. Well, at one time in the house, I had probably 15 cats. Half of them was females, half of them was tomcat. The females were locked up in here, and the tomcats was out there. Outside, I don't know how many tomcats and female cats I got, but I got a few raccoons. I looked out I got a picture window. Who puts a picture window in a bedroom? Let me show you. See, there's a picture window. Who would put a picture window in a bedroom? No. It should have been, I guess you call it a bay window, where it sticks out a little bit farther. You can put flower pots in it where it'll get sun. I did cut a little grass today. See, I got this, some people don't like the Confederate flag, but I'm going back. This legally was a USA flag. We had two flags in the USA. And that's okay, 2 dogs. But your animal, people who got animals, they love you. Pay attention to your animals. Your animals, I saw that today on either TikTok, no, I saw it on YouTube, that he passed away. Your animals can tell you when you feel bad. And I got a rebel flag too. But it reads on there, come and take it got a picture of AK-47. It said, come and take it. And it's a pretty nice flag. I think I paid $5 for it, I think. But, there's, like I say, that was my remote control. I'm watching Start TV. Rosanna and Isles, Rizzoli and Eyes. Rosanna and Eyes. I like that TV show. That's on Start TV. And I like it. I like these old shows. And I know some people have to probably get ready and go to work or go to bed. Also, you kids who's watching this with your parents, maybe get your parents into YouTube to help you young people out. Ask your mom and dad. Ask your mom and dad to maybe put it on YouTube about, like your dad, his family medical history. Your mom's family medical history. Do they have heart problems? Do they have strokes or diabetes, high blood pressure, arthritis, cancer? Your kids needs to know that. Plus, by your mom and dad doing videos, you have a picture of them in case something happens to them. They can get in a car wreck or get shot at or, anything like that. They can die in their sleep. Ask your dad and mom if they can do a video. And let them talk about their family medical history. Because you younger people, you know, when you go to the doctor or go to the hospital, they always wants to know your family medical history. What you going to tell them that you don't know it? But that's something your younger generation needs to know is your family medical history. No, like I tell everybody, I'm not going to have any more moderators until I get over 1,000 subscribers plus the 4,000 watch hours. I usually don't get on here until 10 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time, but I came on early. But Christy, if you subscribe to me, I look at your YouTube channel and see what you're about. Back, I guess you say last year, I had a moderator. This person had 5 different names. He was a computer hacker. And he started cussing me out, wouldn't listen to me. Just like some of you say, hi, Grandpa. He would kick you off of my channel. And I sent him an email. And he in fact told me he ain't going to listen to me. I got a couple lady moderators. He put them in timeout for 24 hours. I kicked him off of my YouTube channel, screenshots, this and that, and turned it over to the FBI. Found out the FBI been hunting for this computer hacker. But some of you are new to YouTube. You will have 5-0 on your YouTube channel. They're there to protect you. They're looking for certain people on the YouTube. They might have a warrant for them or national security. You're going to have 5-0 on your channel. And I had a person, this person was FBI, kicked this FBI agent off, which I'm not going to say who the person is. It could be a he or she. Well, but you be nice to everybody. You know, even your younger people. If you want to be treated nice, you have to treat them nice, and they turn around and give you respect. I know sometimes it's not going to turn out that way. You're going to have bullies out there. I'm not talking about kids getting bullied. It happens in all age groups, even my age group. People is getting bullied. So please stop bullying everybody. And about 50 seconds, I'm going to get off of here, but I'm going to check my email and see all the people who subscribe. Then I will subscribe to your channel. A cute kitty cat. I love kitty cats. I'm waiting. Well, I can't sleep with a t-shirt on. It feels like when I'm laying in bed that I'm in a straitjacket. You know. Hello, Ray Lee. I know somebody named Ray Lee. And she's a pretty good looking girl. But I don't know where she's from. But people, trust your animals. If you live on the farm, you probably got a cow or a pig, a horse, donkey, chicken, or anything, goats. Well, I can put that up there that I offend people because it's a rebel flag. Hello, Brooke. And, but I want to thank you all that have subscribed. I've been on here an hour and 1 minute. Some of you got to go to bed, get up, and go to work, or go to school. Also, people, you all know nurses out there. You see a nurse. Hello, Canada. I like Canada. That's how come you will catch me on here. Hello, Jinx. Long time. I like to watch Hudson and Rex. If you don't know, it's a TV show. It's made in Providence of Canada. I think St. John's, Canada. Go to YouTube. Type in Hudson and Rex. I think there are 7 seasons of Hudson and Rex. Hudson is a detective in St. John in Canada as a detective. Rex is the canine dog. I love that dog. And Rex, his real name is Diesel. Diesel passed away a couple of months ago of cancer. It's Hudson and Rex, R-E-X. Hudson and Rex. And it's a good TV show. Hudson and Hornet, no, Hudson and Rex, R-E-X. It's a TV show. Oh, you all having fun. Yeah, Hudson and Rex is filmed in, I think it's St. John's, Canada, the Providence of Canada. I watch it every Monday. It comes on where I live about 11 or 12 o'clock. It's on for about 12, 13 hours. I watch it. I love that show. I like the country they have in Canada. I do watch videos from Russia. And I listen to music from Russia. I do listen to Cherokee Indian music since I got some Cherokee in me. So, you all have a great day. I catch you all later. Yeah, you're right. Newfoundland. That means you probably live up there close to 709. I forget, 709. I forget the rest of it. He's one of my moderators. He lives in Canada. And I think 709, he's probably maybe 40s, maybe have a band, but I can't remember the rest of it. I know it's 709 something. And he's in the province of Canada, but I think he lives on an island. I think what he tells me. And that's what he told me there. It's the Providence of Newfoundland. Newfoundland. Like I say, I've seen a bunch of places up there during this TV show. I like it. You know, it's pretty country there around St. John's. But 709, I forget what part of Canada he's in. There's another guy I watch videos in Canada called, I think, Raccoon Whispers. I think his name is James Blackboard, Black something. He feeds raccoons. He's in Canada. And the last video I saw of him, he got a bear in his yard. And the raccoons didn't show up. But the Raccoon Whispers, I believe what it's called on YouTube, lives in Canada. He was a Mountie, RMC or whatever they call them, police officers in Canada. He retired from the Mounties, the Raccoon Whisperer guy. He feeds raccoons. I bet he got maybe 20 or 30 raccoons. When they came there, they was babies. Then they came daddies and mamas, grandpa and grandma, and so on. He knows every raccoon by name. He feeds them hot dogs, cookies, marshmallows, probably cat food since he has 2 kitty cats. When it gets wintertime there in Canada, he feeds the deer. And he still feeds the raccoons when they're not sleeping. So I want to thank you all for joining me tonight. God loves you. Put your faith in the God. Thank you all that have subscribed. And you all have a great night or morning, wherever you're from. And I've been on here an hour. I've probably been on a computer 2 hours. Well, I got to get off of here. My nose is getting stopped up. And I got to go in there and take my medicine, because I won't take my medicine in the morning like I'm supposed to. Because if I take my medicine in the morning, I got to stay close to the bathroom or like that. But if I take it at night, it's not too bad. But God bless you all. Peace. I love you all. Remember, God does not give up on you. Thank you all very much for subscribing and all this. God bless you all.